All right, people, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hope you can hear me here. How y'all guys doing tonight on this surprise live stream? Definitely a surprise live stream for you guys. Let me check. Let me open up my YouTube tab to make sure that y'all guys can hear me. If you can hear me, let me know. Make sure my audio is clear. Let me open up my other tab here. Let me go here. Let's see what we got going on here. Make sure everything is looking pretty good. Can you guys hear me okay? If anybody jump in here, let me know if you can hear me okay. Can you guys hear me okay? Anybody jump in here, let me know if you can hear me okay. All right. Well, I know this is definitely a surprise live stream, guys, so I'm going to try to do my best here and just do a little, chill and edit type video. I've been meaning to go live for a good grip, to be honest with you guys, but I just really just been putting this thing off, and today I'm just not feeling too well, so I stopped working early, and then I decided to go ahead and pop off and do this live stream here. Now, what am I going to be streaming about? This is just pretty much a talk and chill type situation. So, okay, well, let's see here. Can't bit down if it's higher than 1900. Well, I guess I could do that. Could go change that real quick. But yeah, we're gonna do a chill and edit. I'm gonna go ahead and sit here and edit. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video portrait that I've been putting off, guys. I got a lot of video portraits that I'm way behind on. Again, I got a lot of video portraits that I'm way behind on. Let's see, I'm gonna try to get myself in the stream here. I guess I could just do this at another angle here. Let me think here. Let me get a better angle for you guys, because I was just gonna see nothing but my head. Hang on, let me grab this other tripod here and see if I can get a better angle. Mini tripod, and I'm going to just rotate the camera here real quick, and I'm going to try to hopefully this angle will work a little better. Hang on for a second, guys. Let me open up my QuickTime app here so I can definitely see what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. Going to tilt this up just a tad bit and more right here. There we go. Yeah, it looks a little better. All right. Wipe my nose off real quick. Oh man, still got something in my nose. What the heck is going on here, guys? You don't want to be seeing that the whole time, do you? Go back over here. There we go. You don't want to be seeing that the whole time. All right. I'm going to more right about right here. It's so hard to try to get this because this thing really is bad. Okay. Well, that's good enough for right now. I just don't know how I'm trying to figure out exactly where I'm going to be editing at and trying to look at y'all comments at the same time. So I'm just trying to do it in a way where y'all guys can see me. All right, so there we go. So that's good enough. Y'all be able to see my eyeballs or whatever the case may be. That's good enough. Okay, so again, this is definitely going to be a talk and chat type situation. Please send your comment. I'm going to go ahead and edit some of these videos. Now, guys, I have tons and tons of video portraits that I've been meaning to make, but I just haven't been doing it. Pretty much just to pile it on here. I just really haven't been doing it. I've just been getting busy for some reason. Like the video portraits always take time for me to edit for some reason. Like, it's just harder for me to edit. I know some people will be like, oh man, longer formats harder for edit, but for me, it's the shorter format that always gets me hard to edit. So it just takes me a long time, and I always really dread it. But I always honestly love doing video portraits, right? I like making them, I like doing them. But when it comes to editing, it just takes me a little bit of time. But to be honest with you guys, when I get in the flow of things, it goes pretty easy. Like if I sit down and start doing it, but just like the thought of me like doing it always just like, as you can see, let me cut my mic down here. Cut my speaker down. As you can see, I already got all the points where I'm going to drop it. That's just pretty much all these marker points are right here. They're just pretty much all the points where I'm going to cut the video to the beat here. And as you can see down here, I'm actually using this Chris Brown song right here with Luda. I did do like a couple of private uploads just to see if I was going to get marked copywritten for it. Just like I just put like a black screen, just had the song playing in the background. And yeah, I did not get any copyrights. So that's a good news on that situation. So that was cool. I wasn't able to get any copyright, so therefore I'm going to go move and use this song. Also, I did this a few times actually. I just like I would like upload a black screen, just have the song go and play through or whatever the case may be, and just upload it to see if I'm really going to get a copy strike or not. And then because I think I did like another JoJo. So speaking of JoJo, that's what we're editing right now. But I did like another JoJo video portrait where I used like a Drake song, and I was able to get away with that. Actually, both are hers. Now I'm thinking about it, yeah, both of hers actually. I was able to use a Drake song. That's because, again, I just kind of did a private upload to see if I was going to get flagged for it, and I did not. And I also used a Rick Ross song as well, and I did the same thing. I just uploaded privately just to see if I'm going to get copy strike. And if I did, I just erased it. But there was a few songs where I actually did when I was doing this a while back. There's a few songs that I wanted to use, and I ended up getting copyrighted. So, but from here, these are the ones I'm going to use. So I got this song. If you ever heard this song, it's actually a really good song by Chris Brown and Luda. So anyway, I got all these brown marks, and I'm going to tell you something else too, guys. I haven't used I haven't looked at this footage in a long time since I've done it. And if you know anything, guys, like I'm going to try to scoot this back just a tad bit so you can see a little bit more. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. I don't know why this screen is like so super zoomed in. I'm like on 28 mils, but for some reason it's like super zoomed in for some reason. I don't know why. But you're just gonna be seeing the side of my head most of the time anyway. Yeah. So anyway, to get back to what I was saying is, I haven't looked at this footage ever since I've done it. So this is actually gonna be the first time of me putting it. I did put it onto my main hard drive here so we can edit off of. So, but ever since then, I have not looked at this footage, and it's going to be, I dropped a a video with JoJo a while back, a couple weeks back, maybe at this point in time. And yeah, so this is going to be that video. But I made well, we did a video portrait right before that. I don't know if I still got it over here on my. Let's see if I still got it over here. Maybe I think I probably already erased it, but let's see here. Let's see if this is it. See if I can show you. Oh yeah, so this is it, guys. So this video portrait is going to be when we did this shoot, because we did the video portrait first, and then we did this shoot secondly. So this is what we're going to be editing. But again, I have not watched that video or seen any of that footage since that night, which was back in July. So let's just go ahead and get all the clips imported here, man. And again, this is all on my hard drive. And man, this was a lot of footage, man. Like, it was a lot of footage. Like, I ended up like dumping it. It took me a while to even put it on this side. Feel free to ask anything in the chat, guys. I'm just saying, just a chill edit and chat talk, or whatever the case someone call it. But yeah, here it is, man. This is I'm talking about, this footage was a lot, man. Like, it was a lot. I want to see how much gigs this was. I guess it won't show me here. Let me go over here on the other side of the computer and see how many gigs this ended up being from this video portrait. Let's see, because I can't show it through that. I'm uploading it right here. I'm gonna tell y'all guys. Let's see. It was all that footage, 631 gigabytes of footage. And yes, I did shoot this in RAW with the Sony S, so this is the reason why. So we got everything selected. Let's just go ahead and import this, which this is going to make for a very smooth editing process when you do it in RAW here. So we're just going to go through and just kind of really just chop through the things. Let's see here. Now for this, I did everything handheld. I didn't use a, okay, here we go. This is what, okay, I remember this. I did everything handheld, so I didn't use a gimbal at all during this. All right, I just want to make sure. I'm just want to go through the clips here real quick. Again, this is my first time looking at this with you guys. I do not know what's going on, so I'm just looking at this all at the same time as you are, guys. Just want to make sure that I got what I need to get out of this. Okay. So a lot of this stuff is not going to be used at 600. Like I said, I didn't go through this at all. So it's just going to be one of those things where I'm just going to be kind of going in. I know a lot of these clips are probably not going to be used because I did like a lot of things like repetitively. So like some clips are going to be better than others. So I think as of the beginning of right now, I think I'm just really going to skim through all of this real quick to see exactly what I'm going to keep and what I'm not going to keep. Well, I'm going to keep this because that's the slow-mo effect. That's the drag shutter effect. So I'm definitely going to keep this because I'm going to use that for a couple of transitional spots. Let's see here. Let's just scrub through some of this real quick. Okay, that looks like some things we're going to probably use in there. All right, it's probably going to be some things I'm going to use in there. So that's looks like that clip is good. Go to the next. All right, see, like I was just like recording stuff and let's see, I'm thinking about actually probably using like this clip. You see this little, where she's like kind of getting up. That could be something right there. Yeah, that could be something. Going about right there. That could be something. Let's see here. All right, this is all the close-up stuff, so we're going to keep that because that's all the close-up things. So we're definitely keeping that. Let's see here on the couch here. Looked like it barely missed focus. Also, I did use the 3512 handheld this whole entire shoot, guys. Uh, so yeah, that thing doesn't. It's not quick as focus, so it's understandable that it takes a little time for it to hunt and catches the eye because it's just not very good with that in video as well. Anyway, like catching focus really quickly. But once it catches it, it's pretty good. But like moving quickly as quick as I was moving here. Let's see here. I may not. Let me see what this one is. That's her walking over. More close up. So right here, here's a prime example. Like I got a close up here, but like on my last one, it was like another close up. So I got to figure out which close ups is going to be the best here. See, again, it's misses focus right there because it's just not really good at hunting. And again, it's at 1.2 as well. So I could just be a little bit too close, but I don't think I am, to be honest. I just think it just took a while for the, see, yeah, there it is. So this would have been a good shot, but a whole entire face was out of focus. So this whole entire clip won't be used here. Maybe this little small portions here. And of course, when you do a video editing, like you got all, it's so much footage, right? We did all this footage, and it's just like, man, it's a lot of footage that I have. So in the grand scheme of things, you're really only going to use maybe, I don't know, 1 or 2 seconds of clips, right? So it's not like you're really going to use like a lot of this thing. So that's what makes video editing hard for me. But I like how this is out of focus and then this comes in focus like that. So this actually may be a clip or something I may use here because I like how it's out of focus actually, and then it hits focus. So that actually may do pretty well in the slow-mo there. Something of that nature. And I like that too, see. It just takes time for that Sigma to hit focus, man. But once it does, as you can see right here, it locks on pretty good, man. It locks on pretty well. This is actually some really good clips here. Just see it misses focus there, but I like this when she closes her eyes right here and rolls over. So that could be a clip that I'm going to possibly lose. Let me go back to the other close-up that I was doing. I gotta find it again. Because 76 is nothing but close-ups. I think it was 78 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so 78 is another one that's nothing but all close-ups. It's really focused on the close-up aspects of things. So let me see which one is better. Here's the thing though, like some things may be better than, like I may have to keep both of them because I may have some good clips in 76 that I may use to close up and good ones in 78. But if they're generally almost the same, if I'm still getting like the same close up of things, then I'll probably just delete the one. See, like this is pretty good. It holds pretty focused pretty well. But the other one, I like the other angle that we was getting better. Let me see if I got any of that angle going on, because I did a whole bunch of side angles on this one. See, like the close-ups are just good. It just helps tell. See, this whole thing is pretty well. See, I like this whole clip right here. I'm definitely planning on probably using this. Like this whole thing right here is pretty good. Like from here all the way to here is a good clip. And I just follow down. I actually like this clip a lot. And I just probably keep it out of focus. So I like this clip a lot, actually. And what I do when I actually do find clips, I go ahead and just put it in the timeline. And then that's just how I kind of work here. But I was kind of trying to find which clips I can delete so I won't get my timeline so hectic. Some more close-up stuff here. So here's some good close-up stuff when we did. But again, with the eyes, it's out of focus. But right here, it catches focus. See, that's a pretty good clip I can probably use. Let's see here. And like this clip here as well. When she rolls over, see if it catches. See, this don't catch its focus as good as the other one though. But I do like I do like this where she's out of focus and it goes back into focus. I do like that. Yeah, I do like that actually. So it's a lot of good close-ups there that we could probably use in that one. So 76, 72 is pretty good. But usually what I want to do is just trying to figure out the stuff I'm not going to use. So I'm going to go back through here. It seems like I found something there. I know I'm keeping that. So everything from there. Like, guys, and we did this, man, it was, whew, start back here from the bottom. Man, like, we was tired. It was already like 1 in the morning. And on top of that, we'd do a shoot on top of that as well. Man, it was a lot. Let's see here. Yeah, it was a lot. Just right here giving out a little motion, it seems like. Yeah, that's a pretty good clip there. I like the motion. Yeah, it's actually pretty good right there. You see how she lays down. That's actually really nice. Again, I wish Sigma will come out, because you know how Sigma's just like redoing like all their art lenses and stuff right now, as of right now. And I wish they would really just make that 35-1.2 a little bit smaller, and the auto's focusing a little bit better. The focusing system, not the autofocus, but the focusing system a little bit more snappier, because I really do like using that 35 during my these video portraits. But it's definitely just, it's out of focus, but it's cool because it gives a little character. And plus these clips are going to be going so fast, so you're not really going to have too much time to really analyze it as much to see what's out of focus. So, and depending on how long I keep the clips as well. So let's go to this other one and see what this was like. So with this one, I just gave it a straight move without giving the rocking it back and forth and creating motion. So this is just kind of just regular. So I may be able to like to blend this. I may actually just try to blend both of these. So like this is just a straight me just kind of going in. And I remember doing this and I like this. I gave a little motion at the end, as you can see, it's trying to rotate just a tad bit when I got a little closer. Just to kind of, I don't know, I like it when there's a whole lot of motion. And trust me guys, I didn't get this. I stole this from Mabo, learning like a lot of his stuff when I was doing video portraits and trying to get more things going on here. The volume's a little low. Okay, let me cut it up then a little bit. Let me know if the volume's a little bit better there. I cut it up a tad bit. Oh man, I didn't mean to steal it. Talk, my bad, man. Let me know if that sounds a little better though. I cut it up just a tad bit. Let me know if that sounds a little better. All right, cool. Again, like with this whole motion thing right here, I try to. I stole this from Mabo. If y'all ever watch this, guys, he does like a lot of video portraits, and I just kind of learned a lot. Trying to get my style a little bit better with video portraits as well. And he's just always talking about adding movement. So with this clip here, I guess kind of went stagnant and just try to go in as quickly as possible. So you can see it's just kind of straight on or whatever the case may be. But as we got a little closer, I just try to give a little bit more of movement to kind of draw you, to kind of still draw you into her pretty much. Because as you can see when I'm moving, it's still kind of drawing you into her, even though like the screen is going back and forth there. It's still kind of drawing you or her with her eyes when you get those close-ups. So I really like actually doing that technique there. But I think I can go ahead and blend it with this. So I think I may take a couple of clips where like I'm coming in pretty quick like this. And then I might blend it with probably with this right here where I'm doing a little bit more movement the whole entire time as I'm going in, as you can see right here. So I'm just doing like a lot of more movement here. So, and this is a good scene, just a good frame, just in general, just the way I got the spacing and things. I didn't get that in the last one, so I like the spacing here. So I actually made like kind of use this clip where she's transitioning with her hands right here, and then putting the hands down to here. So I like that, and then when she give out a little smile, so I like that thing right there. But anyway, I'm still trying to look. I'm trying to teach, and I'm not trying to teach, just trying to talk. But I'm the process of me right now is deleting the clips. I know I'm for sure ain't going to lose out, so I can just kind of like free up some of my hard drive here. and just get off some of this bulk here. Let's see here. There's another one. This is just like another stagnant shot of her just kind of laying there. So I can just count stagnant. So I was just trying to do like a little bit of variety there. Just trying to give, some movement, and then just doing static shots right there. Let's see here. What's up, Marcus? I appreciate you coming in, tuning in. What's up, Daniel? How you doing? Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna be here long. So, again, I got some other things to do, but I've been meaning to do this thing for like 2 weeks ago. To be honest with you, I meant to I always had planned on doing a live and just edit this video again. Again, guys, if y'all just now tuning in, as you can see right here, I do have the song I already have that I'm going to use, which is a Chris Brown song and Ludacris that I'm going to use with this right here. And as you can see, these little marks right here, just me. I went ahead and cut it to where I'm going to cut it to the beat. So this is what all these little marks are here for. And I kind of do it to every single beat. And I'm not necessarily going to use every single one of these markers here, but it just gives me an idea of where something's going to cut at, so I can make sure it's on beat no matter whichever way I go. So it's not like, as far as like a duration between each marker, I'm not going to necessarily use it. It just let me know, indicating the cut beat. So when I do cut it, it is. But I know for certain, like in the beginning of this song, I am going to cut it to each one of these beats because it's kind of like the intro, like the intro of the music. So I'm going to use these to cut it in the beginning. But like far as we get to down here, more of this is just kind of just let me know where the beats are going to cut, and I'm just going to cut it to these durations really don't make a difference. But again, I know, as like I said, if y'all just down tuning in, I did do this before with JoJo, where I'm able to use these other artists' songs or whatever the case may be. And I was able to get away with that because I was able to go ahead and do a private upload and see if I was going to get copywritten or not. And I wasn't able to. So again, I'm just going to go back and just, because I said it's the beginning, so I know everybody's just now getting in. But like I was able to use a Drake song, and I was able to use a Rick Ross song on the other two previous video portions I did with JoJo. And that was I just simply uploaded a private upload and just trying to see if that's going to copyright it or not. So they didn't. So therefore now I'm using this Chris Brown song because I did the same exact process. They didn't give me a copyright. So I was like, I'm going to use this Chris Brown song right here because it does go with this whole boudoir thing that we got going on. So it's a really good song. So let's see here what I'm not going to use. Let's go ahead and start back here and see what I'm not going to use here. Let's see, that's just a different angle here. I wish she was looking for it like that. So I can kind of like, so this end part I could probably kind of use because she was looking at me the whole time. But this part I could probably use just to get like a different angle where she's laying. Let's see here. What is this? Okay, so we know we're not going to, let's see here. I don't know. I may use this. Let me see, because she's smiling. I don't think I am. I don't want to get too smiley in this, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that. We're not going to use 72. But anyway, so right here, instead of she looking at me, I wish she just looked forward like that, because therefore I could have like blended that in when she did that, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I wish she was looking forward that whole entire time. Let's see if I'm wrong here about what I want to do. Yeah, because she's looking forward here when she does the lay, but here, 71, she's looking at me the whole entire time when she's laying. So I wish she was looking at me, and then when she went to go lay down, she took her eyes back forward that way. So that's more on my fault there. I should have directed her a little bit better to do that, but at hindsight, looking back to it, like a lot of these shots are just like really repetitive. Like I do like a lot of repetitive shots, guys, just for the simple fact is I just try to make sure I'm going to be steady. So a lot of this stuff is going to get just taken out. But I do like this a lot though. I don't like when she's doing the eye, but I do like this part of it. So that's pretty cool. That may be used. I don't know. So let's just go through and try to see what I'm not going to use. This is what's going on now. What am I not going to use? That's a good close up of her lips. I may use that. Again, guys, I did shoot this with the Ninja. So all this is ProRes RAW. Let me see what's going on. Oh, okay, yeah, Daniel. I be trying to go live sometimes. I used to go live a lot. Just a little backstory here why I do this, but I used to go live like to be a lot in the beginning of this year, simply because I just had like a lot of issues and I was kind of stuck in the house. So I went live like a lot in the beginning, but I was having audio issues because I was doing it wirelessly. So anyway, I decided not to. Um, so I just stopped. I decided to stop going live back then because I was having like a lot of audio issues. I didn't have nothing. That's what I'm using right now. Podcast mic, as you see, I'm using the Sennheiser profile right now. But so I just stopped going live. So I did go live a lot, but I just stopped going live. So then I just kind of got busy and things of that nature. But I've been holding off on getting the Sennheiser mic because I just got busy. So I was like, I don't know when I'm really going to go live. So Black Friday kind of rolled around. I ended up getting the mic. It had like $50 off or something like that. And I ended up buying the mic. And I was like, yo, I need to go ahead and get out here and go live for you guys because I actually do like going live and doing these. Like I said, I did a lot of them beginning of the year. Let's see here. I don't know if I'm going to use the cat because I don't like the cat butthole in this one. So I don't like that part of it. But I think I like the beginning part when the cat is kind of turning here. And I like that part where it's out of focus. So I like it from here to here. That can probably do something there. I'm 20 brushes going to try to tell a story because I did have it. Oh, let me see. What version? Yes, I use 422. I use 422 ProRes high quality HQ. So I use ProRes HQ 422. Let's see here. I'll try to get a little yeah, I try to get those things with the cat as well because I was just trying to use this in the video portrait, just trying to do some mixture here. So I did take some pictures of the cat, and I do like this actually. I might use this a lot here. I might use some parts here, so I'm not going to delete this completely because this is more focused to be focused on the cat with JoJo in the background. So I actually think I may use this. Yeah, so I like this a lot better. This is a lot thing. So I may use some of this in the beginning with the cat. Probably something back here when JoJo's not like trying to call the cat all crazy acting. So probably like, let's see here, probably like something here where you can see JoJo and she's not really doing too much movement because you can see she do too much movement, kind of go back there. But I'm gonna see where she's not doing a lot of movement. The cat is just kind of, let's see here. Yeah, probably something like I do like this, but the cat ain't really. I'd like this right here. Okay, so I could probably use that 3 seconds. Slow it down. That'd probably work. And I do like it when she called the cat right here. This kind of works right here. Yeah, that kind of works. So I'm actually going to use this clip. This kind of works. All right, so I'm going to use that clip. Let's see what else I'm not going to use here. Let's see what else I'm not going to use here. I'm probably, let's see what's going on here. Ooh, look at that. Bam. I got really bad. Yeah, I accidentally left this on auto ISO, guys, as well. So, because I was doing some real stuff beforehand, I forgot to change it over. So, it's not really that bad, but the problem of it is Daniel, I'm doing a video portrait. I'm just making a video portrait. This is what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I know, Tag. Yeah, I was in auto white balance because I was making reels before that, and I always like forget sometimes because, again, we were shooting all day this day. Like we did like 2 shoots in the morning. We did that sunset shoot. So like as soon as we got back from the sunset shoot, which was light, she started getting ready, and we just got busy doing this. So it was just a long day today. And it was my last day there too, so I just forgot because I was doing reels beforehand, because it was working pretty well. But as you can see, it just like bam, it just went off. But here's the thing though, I was gonna go into this with this was like, yeah, you can fix this in post, but the bad thing about this is that this is all one big clip, right? And with RAW, you can change the ISO in the white balance. Because it's raw footage. That's one of the other reasons why I like using raw. But the only problem with that, the only issue with that is like once I change the clip and say if I just wanted to balance this out, this part right here, if I was going to use it and fix it right, then all the rest of this whole clip will still go back to work. So it's like really what's called. So like I only will be like restrained to like just using this clip or whatever and just call it a day and not fixing it. So, but I don't think I'm gonna use this anyway because I don't like anything in here about this. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I like anything. Maybe. Uh, I don't think I'm gonna use it. Let's see. Let's go to something next. See what I'm not gonna use. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see here. Yeah, I was in auto white balance by accident. Let's see what this is. What can you say that again, Daniel? He said you can also give a code moment. If I'm not mistaken, I got this hardness in the way. I think it says a code moment to it, kinda. Yeah, like this. Let's see here. So, let's see here. Let's go back to 64 because I don't think I'm going to use anything here. The whole vibe of this was just kind of her just getting ready and like having a little chill thing there. So that was like the whole vibe of this thing of her just being here and alone. I know she's in lingerie, but that was the whole vibe I was just trying to give to her, and not really too. Let's see here. Let's go here. See what's going on here. Let's see. So I do like this. Like her just walking over here. Let's see if I got anything else. See if I did that multiple times. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Just trying to give out a little bit different angles. So I was just decided like, hey, let me just kind of get low down here and see what I can, get going on here. Just to go ahead and bounce back on that auto white balance. It didn't do too bad actually. We're gonna see when I start grading it and see how bad it got. But as you can see right there, look at that, bam! It just kind of just went crazy, boom. So we'll see. It's kind of restricting, but not really. Let's see here. Maybe this scene here I can probably use, maybe. Yeah, probably this, maybe. All right, let's see. Let's see what else we can go to here. Ba-ba-bum. Yeah, facts, dog. It's definitely a pain to fix, bro. But to go back to the auto thing, it is a pain. But with the raw, it's cool. It just like restricts me. Like it's easy to fix with the post. I guess I could pull it. Let me pull down like a little clip here just to kind of show y'all what I mean here. Here's a good clip right here. Let's see if this is not too long. Okay, here we go. Let me just. So right here when it went blue, all of a sudden, like really, really blue. So let's just say like I break this up or whatever. And I was just like going to focus on like trying to fix this, right? But the rest of this looks pretty cool, right? Like, it looks pretty fine, whatever the case may be. But I'm just trying to fix it like when it goes here. Like I said, it's pretty easy to fix. Everything is non-extructive. Let me go to my settings here. It's on the basic. Oh, maybe I should have had it already. Yeah, here it is right here. So then I just gotta cut on my 709, and then I'm able to. I just put on my. That's the wrong space. I also use oh, that's right. I need to change my thing. That's why it's acting funny. But anyway, I just cut that off for right now. I actually don't really need to do that, just for demonstration purposes. But yeah, as you can see right here in the corner tab over here, guys, got my camera ISO, so I'm able to change it to whatever I need to change it to. Well, click on it. I think I'm in the wrong thing. Hang on, I gotta find the right freaking thing. I can tell you how long since I did one of these. I gotta find the right thing. Where are you? Let's see, because I think the problem is I didn't. Oh, here it is right here. Okay. The problem is also because this is the new. I got the new update for Final Cut, and I haven't actually used this version to do a video portrait yet. So I'm just now I got to figure out where this is at. Pretty much is the raw setting. But as you can see right here, I can change it to whatever I need to change it to, and obviously it's going to change it, the ISO and things of that nature. So that's that, and then of course you can come down to the color temperature, and then just change it as need be. But again, if I'm trying to change like this clip just alone, just trying to get the balance out, as you can see, it's going to change everything else as well. So that's the only downfall to that. And if I do it like with like a color adjustment or things of that nature, then it just don't kind of work out the same way. I have done that before too. It just doesn't work the same way. Like I'll just come to kind of mess with the colors, and it just doesn't work the same way. It doesn't look the same. So something I learned in the beginning of this, when I started messing with raw and things of that nature, it is really helpful. But especially if the auto white balance is on and you mess up something, you might as well just kiss it goodbye, because it is going to be a pain to fix it. Like I did it like I noticed that problem actually, like in one of the video portraits. I did with Darby like a long time ago, and actually had that auto, and it was like that thing was just like switching all over the place. But I was like, man, I want to put something out. So I was like, I'm just going to do it anyway, and I was going to try to fix it. It took me forever to try to make it look somewhat decent, and it just took forever, man. But the issue is like when I'm out here doing these things, it's like because what I do is I shoot like all my real stuff, like I shoot that in auto white balance, and then I just use the like the picture profile one, right? So I just kind of just do that and shoot reels like that. So I always use auto white balance and just use the picture profile one, right? And that always works pretty well. That's how I kind of shoot my reels. But the problem of it is like I always do reels first. So like when I go to, start doing video portraits or whatever the case may be, like I just totally forget about like resetting on my camera. It's just something I just forget, bro. You know what I mean? I does what though. Oh yeah, dog. Yeah, this thing shift like super duper crazy. Like yeah, it does. Like it's shifting kind of crazy. But anyway, that's just the whole point of what I was just trying to get to. Like it's just really really difficult to set it. As you can see, like I probably set that one, but as you can see now, this one's too warm. So that's just the whole thing about it. So let me go ahead and get back to what I was doing here. Let's see here. So we're gonna keep this. Yeah, we're gonna keep this obviously. I like what's going on here. So we're going to keep this. That's fine. It's one of those slow drag things. I actually really like that effect too. Like doing this whole like slow drag thing. It just looks kind of crazy. I like this effect a lot. And as you can see, like when I did this, I didn't do the balance whites, but the ISO is a little bit easier to fix actually. So I'm actually probably going to bring the ISO down on this one because I think I have this one up way too high. But I'll fix all this once I start getting these clips together and start putting everything in. Let's see here. Okay, we'll probably keep that. Probably use some of that. See what's going on here. Well, I'm glad y'all guys come out here rock with me on this late night Saturday. I know it's raining in Kentucky, so I'm glad y'all sitting here rocking with me, guys. I really do appreciate that. So this is definitely something I'm going to use here. It looks like I'm not really getting rid of a lot of stuff here. Well, I can get rid of this because this is absolutely nothing. But I'm trying to get on the thing and I left my thing rolling. So we're going to get rid of that clip. Let's see what's going on here. And just dancing a little bit. So we'll probably keep that. Let's see here. Probably keep that. See what's going on here. They're coming out of the bathroom. Let's see here. I gotta make sure I get myself out the window there. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, this was pretty difficult to do because I had to make sure I get myself out the mirror there. So we did this like several times. And I think this very last time is the one I like the most because I was able to keep myself out of the mirror a little bit or open up this door. Because we did this several times. I kept catching myself like in the mirror. Like I always just saw myself in the mirror. So I was like, damn it. Like, we got to do it again. We got to do it again. I got to get myself out the mirror. So this one I was able to kind of get myself out of the mirror. As you can see me right there, but I won't use that clip obviously. But for the most of this action, I was able to keep myself out of the mirror there. Even when she kind of turned back around there, I was able to keep myself out. So I actually may use that too. Because I was able to do that because these other ones was just, you can see them right there. So that's no good. None of that here is no good. Maybe that part of it is. Maybe I can probably use it there when she's kind of, maybe this, maybe. Yeah, I could probably use that part. Yeah, we did this several times here. Maybe, let's see here. This one I wasn't. Let's see here. This is all the same clip. I'm just going to pick the better one here. Tog, that's a good question. I always tell myself that I'm going to use do 15 to 20 seconds. Like I always tell myself that, but it never pans out. Like it just never do. Like that's a good question. But now since you said, I'm going to actually turn it on so you can see like some of the times I'm using some of these. Like it never pans out. Like I always be saying, I'm going to give myself the 20 to 10 seconds, but what always gets me going is like I try to get them doing things natural instead of me saying like let's do this. Our plans like let's do this, let's walk here, do this, or whatever the case may be, and it may take her a little bit longer than when I'm shooting. So I don't want to kind of stop it and just kind of have her do it all over again because I don't want it. I just don't want everything to kind of flow naturally. So I always tell myself like let's do 15 to 20 seconds always, but it never tells. As you can see, like here, this is 1:24, and this is 1:30 and 43 seconds. Like here's another minute one, another minute one, another minute one. So, but you got to try to get myself pretty quick though. You can see 45, 50. I try to keep myself there, but sometimes I do go over it. So, but my target is between 15 and 20. But it just never kind of pans out, man. Because I just kind of want to get her to do, or just whoever I'm doing this with, like just natural movement and not try to be like, oh, stop real quick and let me redo this. So that's the reason why some of those things will kind of go on a little bit longer than what I do. Then I kind of pay for it at the end because as you can see, All right, this is her getting ready. Let's see what we got going on here. I know I was in the mirror a lot with this. It took me a long time. You can see there's my rig right there. It took me a while to kind of get myself out the mirror. I was really limited of where I can go with right here because, yeah, I was just like super limited. Let me see here because I was supposed to. Yeah, like I was super duper limited here. But as you can see, there goes that shift right there. Bam, look how quick that shifted. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see what we got going on here. Her getting ready. So yeah, this is like a whole little thing. I just try to make it seem like, her just do the thing where she just get ready regularly. So I think this is where I'm going to kind of probably open up the video at. But I just want to make sure, like this clip, I'm going to use some of this stuff and whatever the case may be. As you can see right here, probably use some of that stuff right here where she's kind of getting ready. See what else we got here. This is her kind of picking the lingerie. I probably actually will start it here somewhere, like the opening credit here. Maybe. It depends. What else I got going on here? Yeah, now I'll probably start off with the her getting ready somewhere. Something like in here somewhere. Her getting ready. So yeah, I'll probably do this. Okay, so that's her. She's going through all the lingerie. Okay, so we'll do this. And then she's taking it back to the bathroom. And I had her push it where she closes the door, right? And then that's just me taking more things over cat so I can actually really get rid of all of this. We're gonna get rid of all of this because it was still a mess back there. So I'll probably just get rid of all of this. That's her doing a thing. So this will definitely be used right here. Let's see, this will be used here. And then this is where I was getting the door open when she's opened up when she changed. So we'll definitely use these clips here, but probably not this one. Because all this is the same here. That's the same. This is the same. So one of these clips can be kind of mundane here. You see all these clips are the same. So let's see what's going on with the opening of the door though. That's the thing. I guess this could probably work here. Oh, let me see what's over on the questions. Any other questions that you guys got? I don't see any other questions because I am about to cut this live pretty here short here, guys. Oh shit. Hang on for a second, guys. Hang on. Hang on, I'll be right back. Hang on. All right, guys, I'm back here. Sorry for that. I'm back here real quick. But so this is what I'm just saying right now. I'm just kind of going through here so I can go ahead and pick the clips right the way I need to pick them, and just kind of deleting what I don't need. So therefore, when I get back into this, it'd be a lot easier to do things. So that's that here. So I'm actually thinking, like, when I open the door, I think I'm actually going to, like, you see it because she's opened the door here. So I think when she opened up the door right here, I think I'm going to switch to this angle. So it's going to be something like she's going to open it from here, right? You got me going, like, so she's going to open it from there. And then I'll probably, like, switch the angles to, like, right here. So these clips are going to be used without a doubt. So something of that nature. So I was able to go through these, guys. Again, I appreciate y'all guys rocking with me. This is the end for the live. I'm kind of went through it. I'll probably go live tomorrow as well and actually start putting on. Yeah, I know, right? It was a lot of mirrors, man. It took me. It was hard to kind of navigate that through, man. It was really, really hard to navigate that, man. But yeah, so I definitely appreciate y'all guys rocking and getting on here with me, guys, and rocking with me on this late night. I know I was just kind of just skimming through and just like I said, I haven't looked at this footage since July, guys. So this is my first time actually even looking through it. I just kind of like put it on my hard drive and forgot about it. But again, I got tons of, I do have like tons of video portrait footage like in the mix. Like I still got one more with JoJo here that I got to do that we did while I was down there. I have one with Haley. I have one with Samantha. I have one with Nicole with the car. So yeah, I still got the one. Yeah, I got Nicole when we did the car thing. So I still got that one to do. So yeah, I still got a ton to do. So I think I'm definitely gonna do these edits right here, these video edits, and talk and chill more. But I think I'm gonna come over tomorrow. Well, I will be going live tomorrow morning because I do got to shoot, so I will be going live tomorrow morning. So stay tuned on that, guys. It'll be like around 7:30 in the morning. It's gonna be very, very early, but I will be live tomorrow morning doing a Christmas theme shoot. So that is that. But again, I appreciate y'all guys. If y'all like my content, please consider yourself subscribing to the channel. Let me go ahead and exit this on out. And guys, until tomorrow, stay tuned. Like I said, it's going to be about 7 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to go. So hope y'all catch me there tomorrow and just do it that way. So until next one, man, peace.